All right. A grammar tutorial on the angel, one of the most essential forms you need to master for the National Greek exam. Starting with the definite article. We've already covered this in class. All definite articles agree with their noun in gender, number, and case. Be very careful because the neuter is the same in the plural nominative and singular accusative, and the plural nominative and plural accusative. So be careful that you check the grammar so you don't get ending up with the sexy distractor. You do need to know the noun declensions, the alpha, eta, alpha sigma, eta sigma. These last two are primarily masculine nouns that end up with the heavy alpha. Notice how the genitive switches over there. So be careful on that. Although really, National Greek Exam Intro is really going to be alpha and eta. Second declension nouns are going to follow the same pattern you saw in Latin. You will have a nu in replacement of a M, and you will have a long omega with a iota subscript in replacing the long O. But for the most part, it's still the same forms. All right. Now, some nouns in the second declension, though their second declension are feminine. Biblios is a common one that you'll see, but we don't see it too much. And no question will ask you that. And generally speaking, you will end up with the vocative being an epsilon. However, the definite article of O will tell you that it's vocative. Third declension nouns are going to be found on the intro exam, and more on that in the next video. But as you can see, you will have a radical stem change, the alpha found in the accusative, e, os, ace, as. Notice it separates in a little different from Latin third declension nouns that you can tell the difference between the accusative plural and the nominative plural. But you generally see the same forms you see throughout. Now, there are, of course, some third declensions that will end up with an im or in for the accusative. Those are, generally speaking, if they end in is in the nominative. But for the most part, it's what you would expect for third declension. All nouns not belonging to the first or second. Okay. So therefore, the OS, I'm as bad as the Omicron sigma are generally going to be what signifies the genitive. All right, well, you have some angels in morphology. Do the morphology without using your book. It is the only way to test yourself. And good luck on your games.